All right, hello everybody, and welcome to your January readings. Gonna pick the next sign at random here. See what we get. Aries. Okay, welcome Aries. And as a reminder, we have a full moon coming up January 6th in the sign of Cancer or Gemini, depending on which system you follow. And then we have a new moon coming up in either Aquarius or Capricorn on the 21st. So I'll have separate moon videos for those. But we're going to go ahead and jump right in here using the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot for our Aries friends. Check out your moon and rising sign as well if you want more details, a more complete picture of the month. Okay. All right. What does Aries need to know, please, for January? I hope you all had a great new year. If you follow the tropical system, Jupiter just moved into your sign, Aries, so that's a great thing for you to expand whatever house that falls in your chart, bringing luck and fortune if it's positively aspected. Okay. And let's see. Aries. All right, wonderful. Underneath the deck, ooh, the star, Destiny. This is Aquarius. Awesome. So, again, sun moving into that sign here shortly in tropical astrology. Could be speaking of a time frame, or just this has to do with your overall destiny, purpose, your path. Let's check this out. The first card, Strength. I'm loving it. 2 major arcana already. Leo. Okay. So to me, this says you are on the right path. You're burning bright. You're shining strong. You're not showing any signs of fatigue or weakness. Leo's your sister fire sign. You're blazing through with little trouble so far. The Queen of Coins. Okay, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Earth element. So we're talking about physical results. Could also be self-care. Some of you might be going to the gym, working out, adjusting your diet, but there's something really you're strengthening about your physical body and your physical life. It could be, again, strengthening your presence at work or your output. Something is going very well for you. Okay, the Nine of Swords. So in any anxiety, sleepless nights, worry, maybe, unless you're thinking, this is too good to be true. Why are things going so well? And that whole expression, waiting for the other shoe to drop. It's like maybe some of you aren't used to things going this easily for you, and you might feel a bit suspicious about that. And next we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, awesome. So 2 9s are the highest single-digit number you can get, spiritual completion. 9 of Cups is fulfillment, happiness, joy. So whatever it is that you thought you were worried about, again, don't worry. This is for real. This is true. You're doing what makes you happy. So there's no reason to be nervous or worried that things aren't going to continue in this way. There is security here in the Queen of Coins. And the 2 9s next to each other make me think of 99, and I just know in Gematria, Jupiter equals 99. And I did mention Jupiter moving into your sign, or maybe you could just be seeing a lot of 9s lately, but that's the highest vibration of an individual digit you can get. I'm a life path 9, so it's, or you could be too. Some clarifiers for us here. All right, underneath, more Jupiter energy, Jupiter and Leo. And here we have Leo. So victory and success in the 6 of Wands. Conquered something, I mean, so maybe you just set like a physical health goal for yourself this month, or you're giving up smoking as an example, and this is you claiming victory over that. And maybe that's what the 9 of Swords is like, oh my God, I can't do this. This is too hard. But you have the strength to power through. There's definitely a feeling of satisfaction, self-satisfaction. And the star being there, I feel like the angels and the spirit guides are with you. They're encouraging you to keep going on this path that you have chosen, or this task that you're undertaking. Not to worry, because you are well supported. Underneath this here we have, the 3 of Coins. could be your work, definitely. Whether it's what you do, your day job, or your hobby, your second job, whatever your passion is that you're pursuing. I feel like a lot of you are mastering your craft behind the scenes. You're putting in the work, but not a lot of people are seeing it yet, which is fine because it's not complete. It's in progress. You're honing your skills there. Next to that, we have the Six of Cups. Okay, Sun and Scorpio. Could be a Scorpio individual or somebody from your past. Not everyone likes to hear that, but it doesn't have to be an ex-lover or scorned lover or whatever. It could be a childhood friend or someone you haven't seen in a while, or maybe it was somebody you never got the opportunity to develop a relationship with, whether it be platonic or otherwise. But some kind of nostalgic connection, maybe back to your roots. Something's making you feel good and comfortable and grateful. There's a lot of gratitude there as well. Maybe just being thankful for all that you are receiving here in the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. There's maybe there's somebody from your past, a teacher or a mentor that really inspired you, and you're showing them gratitude this month. And next to that, we have the Four of Swords. Yeah, rest. It's funny that this card is here underneath the Nine of Swords. It's like sleepless nights. This is a good night's sleep. So if you're maybe experiencing some kind of insomnia, anxiety, or worry, that's all about to pass. You are getting rest and peace again with the Nine of Cups. That fulfillment, emotional fulfillment is available to you this month. And finally, the Ten of Swords. Yeah. So from the Nine of Swords into the Ten of Swords, there's a completion. Something's being put to rest. Also next to the rest card. Maybe burying the hatchet with somebody if there was a falling out, maybe from a family member or a friend from a while ago. Maybe you haven't spoken in a while. But there's a lot of personal gains that are being had this month. A strengthening of your heart chakra is coming through. There's an opening of love. Oh, okay. So I want to shuffle your Angels and Ancestors card here. And they kind of all slipped out. So let me try this again. Feel like, again, with the star card there, there's an angel or an ancestor, again with the Six of Cups, that has a message for you. For Aries. All right. The Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. Okay. Stand your ground. Don't give up. If you're having thoughts of, oh, this wasn't such a good idea, why did I do this? You know, this is telling you don't give up. Again, you have the strength to see this through. Ain't no mountain high enough is what I'm hearing. You know, that old song. But you can do it. Just, it's going to take a daily committed effort here in the Three of Coins. The daily grind. And I wanted to look at this one too. Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. So yeah, you're not being a warrior who's going around, you know, kicking butt and taking names, but you're being graceful and discreet about your self-improvement. It's not something you're going and being flashy about on social media and advertising to the world. Hey, this is what I'm doing. Check it out. No, I mean, this is you being okay with privately achieving whatever it is you're working on. And those that are meant to notice, they'll be attracted into your life. So it's everything's coming along smoothly. Let's go ahead and get a Rose Oracle for you. Rose Oracle for Aries. All right. Mother Rose, returning to each other, compassion, and humanity. Okay, so I did mention if there was a falling out, there could be a reunification here with the Six of Cups. Mercury retrograde often brings people back into our lives to maybe mend relationships, reopen the doors of communication. Okay, so recognizing the humanity in one another, and that, you know, we're all flawed and we're all works in progress. So, and it takes a strong person to admit that when they're wrong. Maybe that's what the Nine of Swords is about too. Maybe you realize, oh, I made a mistake, and you want to make things right. Okay. And then I'm going to get your archetype card for the month. Shuffle these here. For Aries. Okay. Thanatos. That's the death card. Transformation, change. It's number 73. All right. Spider imagery there. Let's see. It is tempting to oversimplify death and sum it up as transformation, but the true archetypal resonance of Thanatos cannot be easily assimilated or contained. Death is ongoing and omnipresent, an eternal response to the gift of birth. Witnessing the ending of another being, creature, phase, or stage has deep consequences for the psyche. We are forever changed by Thanatos as it sweeps us under its wing, making us relinquish control in every form. It leaves a mark of ash upon our hearts, signifying we have touched the cusp of the underworld and will return to the land of the living eventually, with more compassion and wisdom to share. This capacity is needed in our world. One who has faced the annihilation of Thanatos can face anything. When this card appears, it signifies an initiation into the underworld. There are those with a great gift for navigating Thanatos energy. Thankfully, we find these generous souls in emergency rooms, hospitals, hospice centers, and the like. Grieving, mourning, bearing witness to all that is. Fear or intensity of old age, illness, and the dying. Facing death leads us to truth. Okay. So with the Ten of Swords here, that's the reference I'm seeing, though, to death and endings. Once you've been through the worst of your life, I mean, you really are like a phoenix coming out of the ashes here with the Six of Wands. I feel like you've already undergone this death process, perhaps a dark night of the soul, shadow work, things that you're coming out of that's leading to all this strength, this rebirth. I mean, warriors bear scars of the battles they've been through. This warrior didn't achieve victory without going through difficulty first and coming out on the other side. So maybe that again is the stress that you were seeing there, but the Ten of Swords indicating the end of that. Okay. Or like I said, bearing the hatchet, putting to rest something, an argument, a disagreement, a separation coming to an end. Okay. I can't. I need a bigger table. All right. And finally, oh yeah, Queen of the Moon for our month of January. What does Aries need to know? All right, acceptance. Okay, I felt that again, the feeling of gratitude here in the Six of Cups, and this is like accepting change, accepting help. Let's see. So acceptance of where we are in the present moment, and accepting where we are right now. It may come with some chaos in the change before there is full order again, but it can be exciting rather than chaotic, rather than generating fear, as long as we hold our intentions clearly of where we want to go. Again, it kind of accepting that the past is over and that we have new opportunities ahead of us. I feel a sense of releasing with that too. Releasing of the past. And all right, how about your astrological Heavenly Bodies astrology card. That's what they're called. This is a new deck for me, so I always like to get them out. All right, let's see. Yin, intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. I did mention accepting help. So some of you might be accepting assistance or support, or accepting this wealth that's coming in, this reward for all your hard work. Some of you maybe aren't used to receiving so much. There might be some, issues with the feminine yin energy of receiving that needed work. You're so used to producing and putting out and giving and trying so hard that it's almost foreign to be on the receiving end, but it's not a bad thing. All right, and finally, we'll get your animal medicine card for January. Ooh, there's two here. The lizard and the wild boar. Okay, the lizard has to do with dreams. And here we have the Nine of Swords and the Four of Swords, resting and sleeping, having visions in your sleep. And the wild boar, I think I'm going to read about. Okay, the title of this card is Confrontation, and we have the warrior and victory showing up a couple times here, so I feel it does fit. The wild boar teaches us to confront without fear, ripping apart the denials and lies that appear. Testing courage, finding truth, its medicine will remain. A part of every human path, marking the victories we attain. Although the warrior was accustomed to the sultry heat of his bayou homeland, he was shaking as if from a cold draught. The council of elders had caught him telling a lie. The punishment for this offense was banishment from the tribe. To restore his honor among the people, he would have to face the wild boar with a knife as his only weapon. If he failed, he would die, torn apart by the ravaging tusks of the fiery-eyed beast. This prospect filled him with dread. Then the spirit of the wild boar came to him in a dream. It was enraged that the young man had broken his warrior's vows by lying. It told him that he would first have to face and conquer the self-important and deceitful beast within himself if he hoped to survive their combat. The young warrior vowed to honor the truth from the moment forward. He faced the wild boar that day and killed the beast. The warrior kept the tusk of his adversary as a lifelong reminder to always confront the weaknesses within himself. There are several varieties of boar, and this powerful medicine of the warrior clans applied to all of them. Wild boar's willingness to confront fears, the challenges at hand, and uncomfortable circumstances empowers the human spirit. Courageously standing tall, without running from the situations that life presents, is powerful medicine indeed. Okay, so yeah, some of you having to accept maybe a difficult circumstance that is present or recent, and deciding to take that challenge on head on. Like I said, some of you may be making changes in your physical life. You examined and, hey, I need to fix this part of my behavior. And now you're going to war with yourself in order to put to death anything that was self-destructive, or maybe you were lying to yourself about a habit that you had and that it wasn't that bad. So if Wild Boar has charged into your cards today, you are being asked to confront anything or anybody that you have been avoiding. Pay attention, embrace your warrior nature, and find the courage to confront your fears. Or you're being asked to confront a personal weakness or a career challenge. Is it time to finish a project that you abandoned thinking it might be too difficult to accomplish? Confront your feelings regarding some situation that makes you nervous or causes discomfort, and bring yourself the peace of closure. If you have been procrastinating, Wild Boar is reminding you to quit avoiding the inevitable. In all cases, it is insisting that you be fully present and mindful of what is happening and why. If you drew this card, you already possess the courage needed to confront all that life offers. Just remember where you hid that courage. Challenges do not simply vanish. Unless you actively embrace your issues, you cannot reclaim your spirit's energy. Half the battle is won through the warrior's willingness to acknowledge and to accept the whole truth at all times. We have the warrior and the strength card showing up a couple times here. So, all right. So face your problems head on. There's no more hiding your head in the sand, Aries. It's time to get to work because the payoff is there. The star. It's your destiny to break through these challenges. Your guides are overseeing your progress, and the anxieties are justified, right? Nobody likes change. Nobody wants to go through the pain of improvement or whatever it is, repairing a relationship, admitting you're wrong, working through a problem at your job. But it has to be done. It's part of our growth. It's required of us. Spoiler alert. Yeah, that's the word. Okay, now I'm going to cap it off with our little angels in a box. And keeping this held up so I don't see. Gotta give them a good stir. Okay. There's 3 that came out. And 1 more for good luck. Okay, we'll start with the one that's face up. Relaxation. Yeah. So once you do the work, once you push through this challenge, whatever it is that you might have been putting off, there is relaxation. There's rest and peace on the other side, as evidenced here in the 4 of Swords. Okay. And next we have obedience. Ooh. Okay. So yeah, being obedient to the rules, it feels very Saturnian. You know, there's certain things, rules that we have to follow, and we don't always like to do it, but it makes our life move more smoothly when we play by the rules. There's a time and place for breaking free and being an individual, and you just got to recognize when and where that is. And next we have risk. Okay. Maybe some of you, again, have been living on the edge, taking some risks, and maybe that wasn't so good for your path. But this is you taking corrective action this month and understanding. Yeah. Okay. So again, I feel like by the end of all this, you'll realize why you had to go through the things you did. That Saturn is not here to punish us; he's here to teach us. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Aries, for tuning in. I wish you the best of luck this month in your journey through January and the rest of 2023. But again, remember that you have the support, the strength, the courage. It's within you. So don't doubt it. Don't forget about it. But just go through it. The only way out is through. All right. Take care. We'll see you next month in the full moon reading. Thanks. Bye-bye.